my feet are dangling, and I'm punching this guy. I'm freaking out. I don't know. I think I'm going to die. Before I know it, those guys, those thugs who I judged and profiled, they run over, pull the guy off me, start beating the shit out of him.
I was leaving work. I waited tables at the Paramount Hotel in Times Square, and I was going in the subway. I was going up the stairs, and this guy was going down the stairs, and he grabbed me in the pussy.
Oh, no. He Donald Trumped you.
He totally did.
Whoa.
And I beat the shit out of him.
Really?
I did. I grabbed him by the arm and started hitting him with my other arm and wrenched his arm until I got him completely on the ground and beat him up.
No
and then
way.
got on the subway and left. So that's not really a mugging. I guess that's more of an assault.
That's incredible. You won.
I did. And then the second time, I was still working that hotel, work breakfast. So I had to leave my apartment. I was up 80th in Amsterdam. I had to leave my apartment at like 5 to get on the bus to go down to 42nd Street to work. And I started walking to the bus station, and this guy was sitting on a stoop, and I went, he's going to fucking mug me.
No way.
And as soon as I walked past him, he got up and started following me. And I went, all right, I'm fixing to get mugged. Here we go. So he came up behind me, and he had a gun.
Whoa.
And he said, give me your money. I want all your money. And
Hasidic guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, he was Hispanic.
Okay.
But not to profile, but he was. And I had $17 because, when you're in New York, you're so broke.
Sure.
And I took it out of my purse and I went, you want my fucking money? I'll give you my money. You know what I do for my money? I work for my money. You know what you do for your money? You rip people off. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I threw the money at him and I walked to the corner, 2 blocks up to 82nd.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway is the police station. Went in the police department when I just got mugged on 80th. Got in a cop car, went right back around the block and had him arrested.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
I was like, fuck you. Give me my $17 back.
Hell yeah. I mean, you're a hero. You beat up one guy and then you got the other guy arrested.
I got the other guy arrested.
Hell yeah.
I don't remember if they gave me my money back, but I definitely got him arrested. I was like, fuck you. I worked so hard to just live in this city, a little tiny, weighed 100 pounds, little tiny little white girl.
Right.
Come on.
Hell, you brought that southern charm up there and kicked some ass.
I was also an angry person, I think, at that point in my life. So I was like, they were messing with me.
The city does that to you. It brings the evil out
right?
of you. Yeah, I got robbed. Forget about the mugging. I came home one day. My door was wide open, and there was I opened the door a little more, and a chair fell over. I don't know what that means. I think he was like, I'll block the door with a chair. But my door was wide open. I was like, oh, no, I got robbed. I go in my apartment, everything's there. Laptop's there, TV's there, computer's there. I'm like, huh. But I had one drawer. I kept all my valuables in. And he opened that one drawer, took everything. I had $6,000 in cash in there from just doing comedy sets. I'd throw the money in, 20 here, 40 there. And I had like a couple of bags of weed in there. I had a brass knuckle, some cool. I had a Playboy. It was like my fun guy drawer. Took everything.
Oh, man.
And they caught the guy, but I never got the money back.
How did he get in?
He came in through the window. Fire escape. Yeah, like Spider-Man.
Wow.
Yeah, and he walked over my window was next to my bed, so he had to walk over my bed. You see the footprints. It's very violating.
It is.
And then that drawer was wide open and just empty. Oh. He got everything out of there, and they got one fingerprint off the guy, and they caught him.
That's crazy.
Crazy. But you can't claim cash. I can't be like, he took, because I could just say any number.
$50,000.
Exactly. So I never got it back.
What a bummer.
I know.
What about the mugging?
Well, they're pretty wild. One, I was a big booze bag. A couple of them were my fault. One, I was in Hell's Kitchen, and I was so drunk, I left this bar, and I just said, let me sit down in this little doorway, kind of in an apartment building, a little alcove, 3 steps down. Let me just take a little nap. I was so hammered.
Oh, my God.
I woke up to like 4 or 5 guys going through my pockets, and I went, and one of the guys goes, he's getting up, hit me, and I went out again.
Oh, my God.
So I woke up, my joke book was gone, my money was gone, my phone, my keys, my pen, everything was gone.
Oh, geez.
Like, you need to take my pen. But all right, now some guy's doing my act. But yeah, so by the way, when you have no wallet or money or anything, getting back home is tough because you have your Metro cards gone. Now you can't buy a Metro card. So I just had to jump the turnstiles, go home, beg my buddy for $20, and I had to buy everything. It was brutal.
What a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess. The craziest one is I was living way out in Crown Heights, which is like deep Brooklyn. And I went a couple stops past my stop because I fell asleep on the train drunk. And I get out and I said, I'll just walk it. It's like 5 stops. It'll probably be like a half-hour walk. I can do it. It's 4 a.m. I see a couple of thugs on the corner shooting dice, like out of a movie, drinking 40s, throwing money around and being loud. And I said, let me cross the street. And I walked across the street away from them. And an older guy with a white beard, older black guy, big guy, he goes, I had an iPod on. That's what the year it was, the iPod.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, give me that fucking radio. And I was so drunk, I go, it's not a radio. Because it was an MP3 player. So I was a real nerd. And he goes, all right, that's it. And he just starts yanking at the cord. And I think he was on something too. And I'm yanking it back. And then he just picks me up like in a movie, lifts me off my feet, and starts slamming me against this, when the business closed, the metal gate?
Uh-huh.
He's slamming me against it. It's like going pow, pow. It's so loud, that metallic pow. And I'm kicking him. I'm punching. My feet are dangling. And I'm punching this guy. I'm freaking out. I don't know. I think I'm going to die. Before I know it, those guys, those thugs who I judged and profiled, they run over, pull the guy off me, start beating the shit out of him. I mean, kicking him in the face. He's on the ground. They're just wailing on him. I grab my iPod and I run home.
Oh, my God.
I said, thank you. I didn't know. I was so scatterbrained. I was like, thank you. And I ran out of there.
How scary.
Scary. I talked to a cop later. He said, those guys were probably drug dealers. They can't have a white kid getting killed in the neighborhood. That's going to ruin their whole business.
Oh.
And there you go.